first ever episode of Will It Work Wednesday. Well, just like the name of the show, I'm not sure if it's going to work, but hey, it might. Um, Basically, the idea of the show is to do something a little bit different to what we do on a Friday night. The end goal of the show is going to be to do the drafting segment. So Wednesday night will be our drafting segment. Um, and from there, you know, we can add things to the show tonight because draft isn't quite released yet. We're just going to take suggestions from you guys. Suggestions on what deck we could or couldn't build with. Maybe you've got an idea for a crazy combo. Maybe we can make it work or try and make it work. If no one's got any ideas that they want to throw out, we've been juggling a couple ideas during the work, Paylength and myself during the week, and we thought maybe a deck just using Dominaria cards, that could work. Maybe a deck that utilizes Jaya's Inferno. So, I mean, we've got all sorts of bits and pieces. Sappy Sappers. So Rose has been playing a Sappy Saproling deck, which is just a bunch of Dominaria cards. It's a green-black Saproling deck. So we could do that. I don't see why not. We can see what we've got in our little collection here. We're getting quite carried away with the collection, to be honest. So we'll just do a quick search, see what we've got with Saproling. So we got Fungal Infection, which is pretty good. A Deathbloom Thallid, which when it dies you get a Saproling. A Thallid Omnivore. So if you sack another creature, it gets +2/+2. If a Saproling was sacked, you get 2 life. Then what else we got? Fungal Plots. What is in the unowned area? Let's see what else is there. The Slimefoot Stowaway. He creates Saplings. We've got the Tendershoot Dryad. We don't actually have any rare wildcards, so that could be a problem. But there's the Saproling Migration, Spore Crown Thallid, the Yavimaya Sapherd, the Spore Swarm. So a bunch of ways to create Saproling tokens and make them bigger. I know that there's some other cards that do give Saprolings +1/+1, and the Tendershoot Dryad gives them +2/+2. So yeah, I mean let's create a deck. Let's try and make this deck with the Saprolings work. So if we go new deck, we go green, black, and colorless Saproling. We'll add all the fungal infections because it's -1/-1, and it's only 1, and you get a token, so it's pretty good. The Deathbloom Thallid. Yeah, it's a 3/2 for 3. That's pretty good, and you get a body if he dies. Thallid Omnivore. So sacrifice another creature. If a Saproling was sacrificed, you gain 2 life. Seems not bad. Fungal Plots. I was going to say pots. So exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 green Saproling token. Sacrifice 2 Saprolings. You gain 2 life and you draw a card. Probably don't need that. It's probably a bit slow. So we'll get the Saproling Migration. That's probably a good card to have in there. The Spore Crown Thallid. It's an uncommon, so we can make 4 of him. Have a Saproling Lord in there. Yavimaya Sapherd. He's a 2/2 and he comes in with a buddy, so we'll just take the 3 of him that are sitting there. Spore Swarm. Yep, we'll take all of those. Tendershoot Dryad. We can only have the 1 of that. as I said before, don't have any rare wild cards there. Verdant Force, that could be a good topper, and an overgrown Armasaur. Whenever Armasaur is dealt damage, create a 1/1 sapling token. So if we look at that, we've got 7 spots left. Good to see you, Educated Rodents. Yeah, no, you don't have to have 4 of the Lord. We're running on sort of limited cards here, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna want to have a couple of the cast downs. I don't have 4 of them already, so we'll just make them. Hi, Ollie. I know it's Ollie, but I always call everyone by their screen name until they otherwise reveal themselves. Just because some people get a bit funny about it, but that's okay. Having a look through, so we've got some removal. We've got the fungal infection. We've got the cast down. Saprolings, we're pretty good on saprolings. I mean, we might want to look at some ramp. Maybe Into the Unknown. I have seen a saproling deck work that was kind of brutal. What it had in it, and I'll show you in a second once I find it. It's a Forticast enchantment. If you know what it is, feel free to say in the chat. Basically what happens is makes every single creature that comes in explore. So all of your 1/1 saprolings become 2/2 saprolings and they explore. Well, I mean, they don't necessarily. You either get a land or whatever, so we'll chuck one of those in, and then we've got 2 spots. So again, looking for some mana ramp. Probably going to have to look in the green. So we've got Channeler Initiate, we've got Llanowar Elves. We probably get some Llanowar Elves in there just for some ramp. Otherwise, we've got Dissenter's Deliverance. That's got cycling on it as well. Don't know why that came up when I searched mana. Maybe mana doesn't... Oh, mana's not a searchable term anymore. Because it's just add green. They took that out recently in Dominaria, so you'll see that Llanowar Elves now just says add a green rather than add a green mana. Something that they did to basically try and stop all of the cards being too wordy. So we've got Channeler Initiates there. It's always handy. You can create some mana off that. Add 1 mana of any color. So maybe we'll chuck 2 of those in. So it's just an idea. It's just, you know, Thalids and Saprolings. We'll see what happens. We've got the Verdant Force there. We've got the Tentershoot Dryad. The mana. Now, Ollie was actually asking me about mana today. How do you go through and do mana? What I like to do is I like to count the dots. So, for instance, Fungal Infection, we've got 4 of them. That's 4 black dots. 8 black dots. 11 black dots. 15 black dots. So we've got 15 black mana, right? So I'm looking for a pen. I have found a pen. Excellent. So we write down 15 black. Now if we go back through and we look at the green mana, we've got 2, 6, 10, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24. So to get an idea of the mana that you're going to use, I mean, you've got 24 mana slots. 15 and 24 is 39, so that's almost perfect. So at the moment, you're going to want just over half of your mana to be green. So we could probably remove 1 forest and add 1 swamp. So it could be 11, 13. We can also look at the lands. that are available to us. So there's the green-black lands, and there's also the utility lands. So there's a Foul Orchard. We could put in 4 of those. Because it's a sort of sit back and see what happens deck, we can afford to have lands that are coming in tapped. There's also the cycling lands. So Desert of the Indomitable, the Desert of Glorified. So we could add 4 of those as well and have the ability to cycle. So what we'll do is we will remove 4 swamps and we'll add 4 Desert of the Glorified, and we'll remove 4 forest and add 4 Desert of the Indomitable. Just again, because it's not really an aggro deck. With an aggro deck, you wouldn't have that much removal. I mean, I've been playing a red deck wins deck. I feel bad about it. Please don't, I'm sorry. And I've just seen Cabal Stronghold there as well, so maybe we'll just add one of those. We'll just take off a swamp and add a Cabal Stronghold. It's either going to add a colorless or black mana for all of the swamps that we control. So it would get 6 mana at a time. Memorial to Unity. Look, I mean, I don't think we're going to need that. And Hashep Oasis and Ifnir Dreadlands. Again, I think the mana cost is too high for Ifnir Dreadlands to be in the deck. But with Hashep Oasis, I mean, 1 and 2 green, it's pretty good. So we could run a couple of those. Just check in a couple of Hashep Oasis. So that's kind of a rough idea of how you do mana. I mean, people do mana different ways. I've always done the dots and sort of gone, right, okay, so I need this many lands that produce this type of mana. If that halves because I have the Foul Orchards, that's fine. But now that we've got the other lands that could come in tap, we won't run the Foul Orchards, we'll just run the Deserts of the Glorified. With the upside that you can cycle. The Explore dude is not actually a dude, it's an enchantment. So whenever a creature, it's called Path of Discovery, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. It'd be really, really good if we had the green-black equivalent of a Drowned Catacomb, but unfortunately I think that's in Kaladesh or Aether Revolt. If we look at unowned lands, just to confirm, yeah, pretty sure that that's where that's hiding. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other lands that are available, but yeah. And the other thing that we will do is we will do what we normally do. So we've got 7 and 6. We'll go in here. We'll click reset. We'll search for swamp. Then do reset again. Oh, did they fix it? Oh no, they haven't fixed it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they had a patch come out today. The patch fixed a couple of memory leaks and a couple of graphical issues, so that's cool. 7. Okay, so I think this will be good. I mean, it might not be. It might be terrible, but we're not going to be playing quick constructed with it. So got a Verdant Force on there on the deck box. So we'll go play. We'll change from Kitty Cats to our new deck, which we haven't really named yet. But will it work Wednesday? So this is what tonight's all about. Like I said, it's going to be more about draft. It's going to be the night that I do draft on. So if you want to see draft next week, come in on the Wednesday. Welcome along, Soul Eden. I haven't seen you in the chat before, so good to see you there. Rose Clash, obviously sitting right next to me, but that's still pretty cool. And Paylanth, forever in the chat when we're streaming. Definitely one of the best mods that you could ever ask for. So with opening hand, we've got a Thallid Omnivore, we've got a Channeler Initiate, Spore Swarm, Cast Down, and 3 mana. Looks pretty good to start with, so we will keep that. First turn we'll probably just play the Haship Oasis, try and fool them into thinking that we're playing Cat's Deck or something like that. Playing Fairy Brand? Maybe it was meant to be Fiery Brand and he missed the eye on account creation. So it looks like we're going to go up against Merfolk first off. That's fine. We can deal with that. Play our Haship Oasis after we've drawn a forest. As he's playing a Merfolk Branchwalker. Branchwalker's going to fish up his Kamina. That's definitely a solid turn 3 play. Kamina, of course, we can't hit with Cast Down. We'll play a Black Land. And Cast Down is an instant. We can play a Channeler Initiate if we wanted. Or we can cycle that, but we'll end the turn. Pass back. See what Fairy Brand is going to do, and then try and cast down something, probably Kamina, Speaker, or the Merfolk Branchwalker, depending on what he decides to play. So he's playing a Silvergill, so in response, we'll just kill the Merfolk Branchwalker. Probably trying to fish for a land. Looks like he might be mana starved, trying to get that 3rd land as he gets it now. So. Alright, so we've got a Yavimaya Shepherd now, that's looking good. Play a Forest and play him. We'll come in with a friend, means we can block next turn. That's going to be helpful in the long run. We can block the Silvergill, we can block Kamina Speaker. The Kamina Tyrant of Eroska doesn't really get going until a little while, so at least the turn after. And then he's basically unblockable, and then you draw a card, and then you put 1+1/+1 on every Merfolk you've got. As he plays a Silvergill, draws out a Kamina Speaker, draws a card, probably a land. Oh no, and he's playing this Miscloaked Herald. Swinging in with the Kamina Speaker, we'll just block that, get rid of it now. Play a Swamp. Now, there's a couple of things we can do. We can play the Thallid Omnivore. Hopefully he doesn't have a River Herald's Boon or a Merfolk Mistbinder. We can play the Spore Swarm and get 3 blockers out. That might be a good idea. It is an instant though, so we can wait. That's why it's costing 4. We can wait until his turn to do that. So maybe let's do that. We'll see what he does. We won't swing in with our little guy. Ah, yeah, why not? Merfolk doesn't have anything that's got haste, so we'll end the turn. He's probably going to play as Kamina now. I mean, I would, but I'm not playing. So I mean, this deck's got potential. Looks like Rose Clash is playing the same or similar deck on the to the left of me here. As we let Fairy Brand go to attackers. He's going to attack in. We'll play the Spore Swarm. He's going to respond with a Spell Pierce. Wow, okay. Didn't see that coming in Merfolk. I should, because it's played 4 of in modern Merfolk. Okay. So Spell Pierced our Spore Swarm. We've got a Sapling Migration now. Thallid Omnivore. Desert of the Indomitable that we can play. So we'll probably just drop out the Thalid Omnivore. Chuck the Desert in tapped. And no attackers, we don't want to swing in with our 1-1 into that 2-2. So it's looking like we're probably going to need a lot more removal, probably, in this deck. As Rose Clash finishes her game on the other screen. Looks like she won, so that's cool. And Fairybrand playing his Kumina, Tyrant of Eroska. That's going to be a bit of trouble later on. I don't know if he's going to swing in. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got a fungal infection. Not myself. I don't have a fungal infection, but we'll get rid of one of the Silvergills right now because that seems like a thing. He can respond with his Kamina, tap them all, and draw. Which, wow, okay. He's going to tap every single one of them. And just make them giant and angry. So that's fair enough. Play a Saproling Migration. We can't kick it. So we will play two. We'll play a Channeler Initiate. We won't attack because we're going to have to block apparently. This is where Merfolk really starts getting to go around... Well, I mean, it starts getting to go around turn 3. Kamina, Tyrant of Eroska, definitely a solid card. It's basically changed what people think should go into Modern Merfolk. Modern Merfolk picking up green as well as blue, where it's been solidly just blue for a long time. So he's going to get unblockable. The Mistcloaked Herald is unblockable. We got a Spore Swarm, so we don't have any card draw. So we're just going to have to play that now and hope that we don't get Spell Pierced. It's probably just going to keep going unblockable until we can't, until we're dead. But that's what Merfolk does, either with Island Walk or with whatever else. So, I didn't click that. Okay, one less blocker, that's nice. We'll just end our turn. So welcome along, Stitchflame NZ, at Stitchflame NZ on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch obviously, you're here watching. Swiftwarden. Yeah, see, so this is just getting very out of control very quickly. Swiftwarden there, flashed in. Kapala now as well. Very good Merfolk list. Very lucky draws as well. But, you know. Yeah, this is game on. If we had a sideboard, we'd probably be sideboarding in, I don't know, Phyrexian Scriptures or something. Try and get rid of everything. So, Kamina is unblockable. Mistcloaked Herald is unblockable. It's going to get in 5 more damage. So I mean, this is what's happening against aggro. He's held back the Mistcloaked Herald for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe he thinks we're gonna have the 6 to cast, add a whole bunch of stuff to your thing. Can't even cast our Verdant Force, but that's alright. So we'll just go to combat because he's going to wing on the backswing anyway. We're on 3, he can be unblockable. and we don't have anything. You could look at getting River's Rebuke, and yeah, I like to try and keep to 2 colors in most of my decks. I like even better to play mono. Mono is great. So we'll get some damage in. We'll kill some guys. Then they'll win on the backswing. He's gonna tap them all and kill everything. So I think we'll just call it there. So if we go back to the drawing board and we look back at the deck again, you know, it wasn't terrible. We got creatures on the board. We got a damage in. We were playing against a really, really well refined Merfolk deck. That looks like it may have been copied off one of the standard decks. So if we look at it, I don't think the ramp strategy is working. So maybe we'll get rid of Verdant Force. That's not going to work out, which means we'll also get rid of Cabal Stronghold and just replace it with a land of sorts. We just replace it with a swamp. Yeah, we'll just replace it with a swamp. It's fine. Remove that. We'll have a look at our instant and sorcery weaponry that we've got available to us in black and green. So Blessing of Besenmark, Divest, which I think is going to be really, really strong as standard. Scarab Feast. Yeah, I mean, you can exile cards from graveyard. It's pretty good. Skullduggery is just a +1/+1, and target creature and opponent controls gets -1/-1. So it's a, you know, it's a 2 power toughness swing. Have you thought of grinding them with the Dominaria Legend Slimefoot? Yeah, I can't create Slimefoot at the moment. Or can I? Slimefoot might be a uncommon. Too many cards. Okay. So Slimefoot will be here. So Slimefoot is an uncommon. Okay, we could make a Slimefoot. And then just sack. We'll get rid of the Armasaur, put in 2 of those. I think probably Fungal Infection. Yeah, I think Fungal Infection works, but I think we'll get rid of the Chandler Initiates. I don't think that's working for us. I think Path will work, so we'll leave that in. Tender Shoot Dryad is effectively another Lord. By that time, should have something worth throwing in there. That's what we got. We got Obelisk Spider, yeah, Jungle Creeper, Hapatra. What's Hapatra do? Whenever it deals poison damage, you may put a -1/-1 creature on a target creature. Whenever you put 1 or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake creature with Death Touch. I mean, it doesn't quite work with the theme of the deck. Yeah, we've got one of those. We've got one, Path of Discovery, but like I said, I think we need to look at the green, black instants and sorceries. Maybe Planeswalkers and enchantments. Let's see. I mean, there's definitely something that we could put in there. Not that one. Yes, that one. Vraska could be in there. We've already got a Lily, so we could put a Lily in there. Could also get a Khan. Khan's just, you know, get some cards, basically. Basically draw one card. Yeah, and he is cheap. So, how many mythics have we got? We've got one mythic rare. Okay, I wanted a Khan anyway, so... There you go. Evil must not be tolerated. We'll go back and look at enchantments, because sagas are enchantments, and we can either get the Eldest Reborn, which is pretty cool. Chain is Torment, which is just a 4 life swing, and then you get a Nightmare Horror. Or where is it? I don't own it. Oh no. Where is... There. That one. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. That creature becomes an artifact. Destroy all non-artifact creatures, and then exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards. I love this. This is definitely, I don't know, maybe that could swing Affinity to splash black. I don't know. Maybe we'll put that in. We've got one slot left, so maybe we won't be greedy and put that in. We'll go back to looking at instants and sorceries. Close. Arterial Flow. We don't have vampires, so that's probably not going to work. Walk the Plank. Destroy a non-merfolk creature. Straight up destroy. Double black. I mean, that could work. Cast down, we've already got 4 of. I mean, there's Moment of Craving as well, where you gain life. Doomfall. Golden Demise. Yeah, Golden Demise. Good, cool. We'll put Golden Demise in. See what happens. Alright, so we'll go and play it the second time with the couple of changes that we've made. So this is what tonight looks like. Next week, the idea for Will It Work Wednesday is basically I'm going to draft. And as we go, we want to just... You guys can decide what colors we're going to move into. You can decide if I should keep rares or not. I'd really like it if I go, this is an amazing rare, I want to keep it regardless of the colors that I'm in, that I can keep it. Basically, the way that draft is going to work when it comes out on Friday, it is Friday in PT time, which is Pacific time, I think. So that'll be Saturday here, and I think we figured it out. It's like 2 AM. So that's a good opening hand. 2 Sapling Migrations, a Spore Swarm, and a Deathbloom Thallid. So I think we'll keep that. So yeah, draft. Basically, to start with, draft is going to be a bit angry. You're going to be drafting against bots, and then once you've made your deck, you're then going to go and play against people. So you draft against bots that have got all their information from drafting in MTGO as to basically win, and then you go and play against people. So we're going to get some damage in here, get a couple of damage in, we'll get the Spore, the Deathbloom Thallid out, we'll play green, the Deathbloom Thallid. It doesn't really matter what order we do. Strictly speaking, you should be waiting until your second main phase to cast the creatures that aren't going to affect how you attack. The cost for draft, so I have that here. 1 moment caller. Soul Eating, good to see you. Sorry, I'm in a channel where it has all this information. One of the mods of the channel really nicely provides all that. So a draft will be quick draft. Quick draft will cost 5,000 gold or 750 gems. As we swing in with our Deathbloom Thallid. So 5,000 gold. 5,000 gold to put in perspective, 1,000 gold a pack at the moment. 750 gems to put into perspective. It cost me 18,000 gems for 90 packs. So I think we worked it out. You pay $100 US, and you get 20,000 gems. With that, you can get 26 drafts. At the current conversion, that's about $5 New Zealand a draft. Oh, how you doing? Hey, man. So $5 New Zealand per draft. The draft packs are going to be different to the packs that you can purchase. The packs that you purchase with gold at the moment, I mean, everything's still in beta, so they're working out bits and pieces of how things should work or not. So what were they saying? It was 1,000 gold at the moment for a pack, and you get 8 cards in the packs that you buy. And then the draft packs have 15 cards in them. Oh, 14, because you don't get a land because you automatically have land. They haven't said about full art lands and stuff like that yet either. So I mean, at the moment there's a hack that gets you full art lands. Basically, you can. Okay, let's swing in with my Deathbloom Thallid again. Trying to get another mana for the Tendershoot Dryad. Yeah, we'll damage it. So yeah, Dylan, it's pretty good, the rate that they've got it at the moment. But I mean, it is beta. They may change depending on what people do during the beta. But I think it's going to be pretty solid. I don't see it changing a whole lot. I really hope he doesn't have a sword tooth. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it's a real cheap way to draft. I mean, you're not getting physical cards. And at this stage, they don't have any... They've not said, oh hey, by the way, we're going to put modern in or anything like that. Path of Discovery, that'll come in handy. Just stand our turn. He swings into our Saproling army. So I hope that answers your question, Dylan. I hope that answers the question about how much draft costs. It's $100 US for 20,000 gems. 20,000 gems gets you about 26 drafts. 750 gems per draft. At the conversion rate, when I bought some gems, it was 145 New Zealand. And still, I mean, that works out to about $5 a draft. The prizes that you can get, so you get prizes. So starting off with 0 wins, you get 50 gems and 1 to 3 8 card Dominaria boosters. and all the cards that you drafted. So the important thing is you keep all of the cards that you draft. Then 1 win 100 gems, 2 wins 200 gems, 3 wins 300 gems, 4 wins 450 gems, 5 wins 650 gems, 6 wins 850 gems. So you're gonna want to be 850 gems. So you're gonna want to get try and get 6. Oh, still can't. So you want to try and get 6 wins, because then you can pay for another draft. Okay, well, that was unexpected. So Etali doesn't have trample, so we will block. 1 blocker. Hopefully we get our land and we can play our Tender Shoot Dryad. Once we play... Can't believe he got our Khan. So I need to now choose a card to put into his hand. I'm not going to choose Ronus, I'm going to choose the Forest. You can have the Forest. We'll play our... Chunk that in the graveyard. Create 2 green 1/1 Sapperling tokens that explore. That can... Hard choice. Graveyard or library. If we put it on the graveyard, we might get a land, and then we can play the Tender Shoot Dryad, which is gonna automatically give them +2/+2. If we take this, we're gonna get +1/+1 automatically. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna put it on the graveyard. Hey, a land. Cool. So next turn we can play that Tender Shoot Dryad, which means that I will not attack with my small army of mandots. Hey, Friday Witch! What's up? Friday Witch has been doing some work promoting our stream overseas, in the US of A. Thank you very much for the work you've been doing. It's Khan that he stole. Draws him another card. So Friday Witch, another MTG Arena streamer. We've got a little community going on Discord. It's great. It's definitely a great place to be. Hopefully the next turn we can get our Tender Shoot Dryad out. We'll see what he's going to swing in with. Ambuscade, getting rid of the Lord. Okay. And then he's going to Etali. What did he get? He got a Deathbloom Thallid, which he can play for free. He's going to get his Forerunner, which he can play for free. It's both going to trigger the Verdant Sun's Avatar, which gains him life. So Friday Witch, welcome along. This is Will It Work Wednesday. As he's got a sword tooth on top. I'm going to block Etali with 1 blocker. We'll see what we're going to get as our draw. Our draw is a Fungal Infection. Hopefully we get a land. I'm going to have the City's Blessing, which will be great, because it means they all get +2/+2. Graveyard. So will it work Wednesday? The answer is not really. It's not really working. I'm going to attack, because otherwise he kills us on the backswing. Even if we swing with 24, 28, he can just not block. Then we'll explore with our path. Cast down. Do we keep that or do we ship it? What has he got? So we want to get rid of probably that. No, we want to get rid of that, and that's not legendary, so we will keep it on the library. So yeah, we've been playing this deck. Yeah, we played it first. We got hosed by our Merfolk deck. Now we're playing again. And we're playing against dinosaurs. He stole our Khan. He stole our Death Bloom Thallid. He's going to play a Raging Swordtooth, put some damage on our guys, and then put another damage from the Forerunner. Hopefully he kills some of his guys. Is he going to do it? No, because otherwise he loses the Otterbeck Huntsmaster, and he loses the Deathbloom Thallid. So he's going to give the Swordtooth haste as he attacks. He's going to get the cast down. Yeah, no, I should have thought about that. He's going to get the Raptor Hatchling, which comes in, hoses all of our tokens. We'll just have to good game to that. So I think the Thallid idea, you know, it has some merit. But definitely not as much as perhaps thought. But that's what Will It Work Wednesday is about. Like I said, it's going to be our draft night, so we're going to do 7 PM New Zealand time to whenever we finish, basically. And then, yeah, we'll just keep going until we get bored, I guess. Sapro Links. So that's our Saproling deck. Now I'll throw it back out. Like, we've got time to start looking at another deck. This is my Red Deck Wins deck. Don't tell anyone about that. That doesn't exist. I feel dirty when I play it, but that's okay. Otherwise, we've got a Fish deck, we've got a UB Control deck. Control deck, again, like, I like playing Control. I used to play Mill. I haven't played Mill. I sold my Modern Mill deck. I made a Modern Merfolk deck, so now I like Fish as well. But we've got one more slot to try tonight for Will It Work Wednesday. So does anyone have an idea, maybe a filthy combo that we can see if we've got the cards for? Maybe another tribal deck. Someone was talking about knights to me during the week. Someone else has been talking to me about zombies. I played up against a couple of zombie decks. Anyone, throw it out. Fling an Enigma Drake. Yeah, so we could try and build something around an Enigma Drake. So for those who are wondering what an Enigma Drake is, an Enigma Drake is this. So Enigma Drake's power is equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. So that's definitely something that we could do. Ramanap Excavator. Tatyova. What is Tatyova? I'm intrigued. Tatyova Benthic Druid. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Wow, okay. So that's, what's the excavator? Ramunap. Oh, Ramunap Excavator. You may play land cards from your graveyard. Wow. Okay, that is filthy. So, do we wanna build something around? Unfortunately, we don't have any rare wildcards, and I don't have the packs that I've got. I'm saving. So either that, or we can try quick constructed. So I'll just discard the changes to that deck because we didn't make it. Do we want to see how far we can get through a quick constructed? Yeah, no rares, no excavators. So I think, anyone else? So I mean, like, Friday is, thank you very much for participating. We can make another deck, or we can try quick constructed. We can't try draft yet. 55 hours left until draft. I don't mind. I am not fussed which way we go. I'm leaning towards quick constructed though. Ollie, where you at? Come on now. You must have a do quick. Alright, show you what quick constructed looks like. So we'll go quick constructed now. So quick constructed, the ultimate prize is 1,000 gold and 3 cards. And there's either a gold cost, which is 500 gold, or a gem cost, which is 95 gems. I'll be paying the 500 gold. We'll pay 500. Then what happens is you can submit a deck from the decks that you've got. So I don't have a coin. I don't have a coin. Oh, I do have a coin. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads, we will play fish. Tails, we will play red deck wins. So, see, coin. Good old New Zealand coin. Dollar coin with the Kiwi. So we'll flip. So what did I say? Heads, fish, tails, red deck wins? Was that what I said? It's come up heads. So it was heads, fish, I think. So we'll play fish. I should really change the name to flying fish because that's what it is. And we'll go forth and play. So as you saw earlier in the was it red deck wins? Ah, and I can't believe that I actually forgot that in the space of time that I said it. I legit forgot. I don't mind which decks. To be honest, red deck wins was probably going to do better than fish. So the idea behind fish is make a whole lot of them and swing. I haven't got 4 of the enchantment in there, but so we've got a Merfolk Branchwalker, that's good for exploring, Shaper Apprentice, it flies, Curious Obsession, which is always good, one with the wind, which we can make the Merfolk Branchwalker fly, dive down, we've got 2 mana, 2 mana is pretty good because we can explore, so I think we'll keep that. I didn't actually see if we were on the play or on the draw. I think we're on the draw. So hopefully we'll draw a Kamina Speaker. Kamina Speaker is the 1 green for a 1/1 that if you have another Merfolk or an island, it gets +1/+1. So that'd be nice. Or even a Mistcloaked Herald. That's the 1/1 unblockable. Fernando Barrocas playing Evolving Wilds, fetching out a forest as we get our 3rd land. That's always good. We will play a blue, an island. Welcome aboard Will It Work Wednesday. We tried Saprolings, it didn't really work out too super flash. It's a great idea for a deck. I think it needs a bit of we're playing a mirror match. I think it needs a bit of tweaking, I guess. We'll go the Branchwalker and hopefully we fish out something that's not a land. Hadana's Climb will definitely go on the library. Merfolk Branchwalker now a 3/2. So yeah, no, we're it didn't quite work. I mean, feel free to go back and watch it once it goes into our library of videos there. I'm not going to block the Silvergill. Don't want to lose the Merfolk Branchwalker just yet. Because we're going to give it... Yeah, that's cool. So we'll play our Forest, play our Hadana's Climb. Then when we go to combat, the Branchwalker will get a +1/+1, we'll swing in for 4. When it gets 3 +1/+1 counters, we can transform it into the Winged Temple of Eroska. It becomes a land, but most importantly, it becomes tap 1 green, 1 blue, and target creature you control gains flying and gets +X/+X, where X is its power. So we're going to have to do a whole lot of blocking by the looks of it. So we'll play a Shaper Apprentice. So if you didn't attack with a creature, that's fine. We'll keep the River Herald's Boon here. So next turn there's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage coming in. Unless he's got a Mistbinder, which will be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If he's got 2 Mistbinders, which I shouldn't think he does, we should be able to block 1 anyway. Kind of want to swing in and make him block. Hey! Swing with the Branchwalker, get 5 damage in. Unless he's going to try and block with both of his dude men. Fernando Barracas. He's going to block with 1. Oh, yes, no, yes. 1, 2. 3. Okay, so we have enough to kill these 2. So we'll put that last. 5. Okay, so we'll River Herald's Boon. Wait, we'll just tap the mana, right? Blue, green. River Herald's Boon. Boon. Damage. Damage all the things. Angry damage. And then we will end the turn. Keep the dive down to make the Shaper's Apprentice a 2/4. Dive down, of course, giving hexproof. And plus O plus 3. So currently we can block either of those. We can block the Silvergill or the Kumina Speaker. Go to combat. Attackers. Block. It's not attacking with anything, which means we probably gonna just win. Play a Curious Obsession on the Branchwalker. Is he gonna counter it? Ooh, we may have an unsummon. So we won't. Yeah. No, Trickster. Ooh. Loses all abilities. So we will dive down. Branchwalker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fernando Barracas throwing up good game. I'm not entirely sure why. We'll draw a card, see what we get. It's a Deep Root Waters. We could play that. We can play One with the Wind, but we will play Deep Root Waters. Forerunner of the Heralds comes in. Forerunner of the Heralds, of course, gives +1/+1 to other things. See how much damage he's going to put in. We can One with the Winds our Branchwalker next time. We can also Winged Temple it. So he's fished up his fish. Merfolk Mistbinder. It's not going to do anything. He's going to put some damage into our face. Basically now all we do is tap that. Give it +X/+X, and then we win. So that's the idea of Flying Fish. One with the wind there to try and make more Flying Fish, but Hidana's Climb turning into Wing Temple to basically finish them off. So I mean, there's two ways that you can do it. There's, as we saw earlier, there's the Kamina Tyrant of Eroska, or there's the Hidana's Climb version. You can have both, I guess, but I don't know if both work. So we've got a Hidana's Climb, we've got a whole bunch of things. We've got a turn 1 play, turn 2 play. I think we'll keep that. So the idea behind Merfolk is you can get a whole bunch out with not a whole bunch of mana. So basically 2 mana and you can run most of the deck. This will play a Forest and a Kamina Speaker. I'm just going to have a drink because talking lots makes your mouth dry. Oh no, another mirror match. Alright. So, we've got our 3 mana now, so that's pretty good. Ah yes, Bontu's Last Reckoning is pretty gross. So we'll swing in, make him think we've got a River Herald's Boon, even though we don't. Play a Silvergill, so you can pay the additional cost because of what Silvergill does. I love that Silvergill is in standard at the moment. So we'll reveal a Merfolk, automatically selects the only Merfolk in my hand, so we'll click submit. When we do that, we draw a card. Doesn't really matter what the next card is because, well, it's kind of cool. So next turn, we'll probably play the Hidana's Climb, depending on what he plays. Like, he's got a Mistcloak Herald on the board now. The Mistcloak Herald can swing in unopposed. Ooh, okay. So he's missed a land drop. That's not good. Play a Hidana's Climb. Hopefully he doesn't have a Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce. Should have learnt. Alright, so we'll lose the Hidana's Climb, but we will get in for 4. So, when they've got the Spell Pierce in it, it's probably the Kamina Tyrant of Eroska version of the deck. Now we've got our own Mistbinder. As we can attack in with that now. Bontu's Last Reckoning. Now, how am I going to do that? I can't show you the card during the match. That's right. Something that I haven't had up. Oh no, I forgot to put it up. MTGA Tracker. So MTGA Tracker is something that has been helping us. We've been working with Spencatro, who's the mastermind behind that. At the moment, unfortunately, I can't select the deck that I want. So maybe we'll just close that for now because you can't see the fish deck. We will think. He's probably got another Spell Pierce, or he's feigning one. We'll play on the wind. Yep, Spell Pierce. Or Unsummon. What is it? Unsummon, okay. That's totally fine. Just replay the Kamina Speaker. Not going to swing in. Want to keep the Mistbinder around. I love MTGA Tracker as well. For the most part, it works awesome. We'll swing in with both. Trying to whittle down those creatures. We'll try and River Herald's Boon. That happens. Get some damage in. Kill his unblockable guy. And we get the win. So one thing that everyone was kind of surprised about is you rank up when you're playing Quick Constructed as well, which is cool. So currently we're 300 gold and 3 cards. We need to get to here to break even, 4 wins. So we've got 2 wins, we'll keep playing. We'll keep playing until this Quick Constructed peters out, I guess. So Spincatro has said that he's going to get it to support CSS because the font is really hard to read on streams that aren't 1080p. That'll be cool. Friday Witch is a graphic designer, graphic artist, graphic person. Does stuff with graphics. I should know this. No green mana, so we will mulligan that away. Does graphical animation stuff. Riverhill's Burn, Merfolk Branchwalker, 2 Kamina Speakers, so I think we'll keep that. We've got a turn 1 play, we've got a turn 2 play. We don't have the blue mana for that. So we'll whisk that away for now. Oops. Actually play a mana before we try and play the Kamina Speaker. And play another mana. Combat. Attack. All attack. 1 attacker. Is he gonna let us have it, or is he gonna magma spray it? We will go to damage, and then we'll play the Branchwalker. Hopefully getting a blue mana. Blue mana would be cool. Hey, blue mana. So Ali from Cairo kills the Kamina Speaker and exiles it. So we're playing against red deck, wins of some way, shape or form. Trailblazer coming out. Alright, cool. So we will play our blue mana. We will attack and see what it does. Okay, no block, so we'll let damage go through. Play a Kamina Speaker. Play a Silvergill Adept, revealing a Merfolk. Submit. So we're going to dive down. That's going to come in handy if we're playing against red deck. Red deck, lots of removal, lots of first strike guys, so not only does dive down give hexproof, it also gives +0/+3. So no blockers, it's got menace. Don't want to lose all the guys all the time. Fathom Fleet Firebrand, say that 10 times fast, as we will just straight up attack. If he's gonna magma spray, we can respond and dive down. If he's gonna block, we can respond and River Herald's Boon. Yeah. Might as well do that one and that one. Go to damage. Cool, end the turn. If he does draw another, like I said, if he does get another magma spray, we can dive down. So he's going to go to combat. Is he going to swing in for 2? No, he's not. Yes, he is. Okay, cool. Blockers, we can't block, so we're going to take 2 to the face from the Trailblazer. Trailblazer has menace. Playing a second one, resolve that. Has he got a lightning strike? End of turn. My turn. Alright, so we've got a River Snake. We won't play that. We'll go to combat. Swing in with our Silvergill, our Kamina Speaker, and our Branchwalker. See what he's gonna do. So we have 1 dive down. And we will use that one dive down to protect that Kamina speaker. Now is he going to block? So he's going to block the Silvergill Adept now. That's fine. Gets a trade in, and we'll play our second Kamina speaker. Hopefully in his next turn he won't have any removal. Otherwise we're going to lose a lot of guys. Something that I've seen, and by I've seen I mean I put it in my deck, Goblin Chain Whirler. Goblin Chain Whirler is pretty filthy. So we've got a 2-1, a 2-2, a 3-3. We've got a Dive Down and a Silvergill Adept and a River Sneak. So I think we'll go to combat. We'll hope for some trades, because I want to play the Silvergill Adept. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get 3 damage in. Go to damage. And we can play the Silvergill Adept for 2, revealing the River Sneak and drawing a card. It is land. Now we have a Dive Down, or we can play River Sneak. We'll keep the Dive Down, because that way we can again protect against lightning strikes and whatnot. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope the stream looks all good. I hope you guys are enjoying watching MTG Arena. The whole idea behind starting this stream was actually just to show people what MTG Arena looks like. They've conceded. The quick constructed is cool. It's best of 1, so it's not your traditional best of 3 MTG. There's a lot of people that are playing MTG Arena that would not have ordinarily played Magic. Friday Witch, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you'd played Magic until Arena came out. But I know that most of the other people here tonight have played Magic before. But yeah, no, thank you very much. We're now up to 37 out of the 50 that we need to get to affiliate. Once we get to affiliate, you know, we get the ability to have people donating, you know, once a week $1 or whatever it is. So we'll mulligan that away. 3 forests and a bunch of cards that require blue. 2 River Sneaks and a Dive Down, and the mana to play them, so we'll keep that. We should be able to draw into a couple of other things. We'll bottom the island, because 3 land is basically all you need to run the entire deck. Yeah, so if you've got 13 friends with nothing else better to do than follow a Twitch stream, please, I need 13 more followers and then I become an affiliate. It seems like a silly little thing, but it's one of the goals that we've had from the beginning. We're currently, what are we currently? 37 followers. We're meeting all of the other bits and pieces, so we need to stream for 8 hours in 30 days. We need to stream for 7 unique days in 30 days. We need to reach an average of 3 viewers in the last 30 days, so we're doing that all the time now, which is great. But it's the 50 followers that we're running out on. I haven't paid for Twitch Prime, so we'll grab that forest. Won't dive down. We will Curious Obsession the River Sneak. Hey, Wolf! Wolf, thank you for following. That's fantastic. Great to have another follower. So we're up to 38. We only need 12 more. We'll swing in with the River Sneak. That will trigger Curious Obsession. We'll draw a card. I got a land, and then we'll play a Kamina Speaker. Thanks very much. Once we, like I said, once we get to that 50 mark, I mean, it doesn't mean much to a lot of people. It's going to be an achievement for me because we started this just to try and show people what MTG Arena is. I love playing Magic myself. I mean, the next step after affiliate is partner, and partner is 25 hours in the last 30 days, 12 unique days, which is fine, you know, we can do that, but you have to reach 75 viewers in the last 30 days. That could be a struggle. Thanks, Wolf. Hey, look, and like you said, you've got to start somewhere. We've started at the bottom, as we'll swing in with the Commander Speaker and the River Sneak. Go to damage. Draw a card. It's a land. We've had our land drop this turn, so that's fine. We'll end combat and end the turn. So yeah, unfortunately, down this neck of the woods, we're a bit hamstrung. The times don't really match up overly well with America and Canada. They match up with Australia pretty well, but yeah. So we've been doing 10 PM on a Friday night, which doesn't work for everyone. As he's probably got us. What do we got? Oh no, he didn't. He didn't exert the Uncrop Crusher, so we'll block one of his Earth Shakers. Taking that out. Another island. What will we get? We'll get 3, 7. Not quite enough. We're on 6. So play the Shaper Apprentice. I think what we'll do, we'll swing in with the River Sneaks. Get 7 damage in. Hopefully draw a Merfolk Branch Walker or something like that. It's another Shaper Apprentice. So that's, I mean, that's fine. And we'll have another blocker there. The Curious Obsession is definitely one of the cards that is in... Wow, we've been looking at MTG Top 8 just to see sort of what the meta is, sort of how the Merfolk decks are running. They don't really run the Shaper Apprentice, but you know, we're a bit short on Merfolk cards, and I'm very, very short on wild cards at the moment. Wild cards work completely differently to how I thought they worked. Wild cards you can get from your little chest up the top right hand corner. Otherwise, you can get them randomly in a pack in place of a card of that rarity. Just going to swing in with his Earth Shaker and his Uncrop Crusher. He may exert. He's going to swing in with the Soul Scar Mage as well. Yeah, so he's exerted the Crusher now. Uncrop Crusher. Oh, okay. He hasn't. Make those blocks. Get some trades in. I'm not sure what's going on. Hazoret can't attack or block, so I think we just win. Huh. Alright, I thought that was going to go completely differently. So it looks like this fish deck is pretty good. What I can actually do is, if I go to fish and I go export, I can copy and paste the deck list into the chat. That looks horrible. I am so sorry. That is the deck list. I am really sorry, that doesn't look good at all. So we'll resume our quick constructed. So we've got to the magical 4 wins. We haven't lost any yet. It's a bit surprising. So maybe everyone who's staying up from America playing the beta is a bit tired. So if we get to 5 wins, so we've broken even now. So we've got 500 gold in the bank. I don't need to do any more, and we've actually got more because we get 3 cards out of it. So I think you get a minimum of 1 rare, and then 2 of whatever. But we'll play the match, and like I said, we were going to keep going until we finish this. So if I look at the prize structure for quick constructed, so 4 wins is 500 gold, 2 individual uncommon cards, and 1 individual rare card. 5 wins is 600 gold and the same cards. 6 wins is 800 gold, 1 uncommon and 2 rares. And then 7 wins is 1000 gold, 1 uncommon and 2 rares. That looks like a great hand. Let's keep that. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Will it work Wednesday? Earlier in the stream we tried to make a Saproling deck. The Saproling deck didn't really work out. But Will It Work Wednesday is going to be when we do our draft. So going forward, starting next week, we're going to do that. If it's MTGA Tracker Wolf, then I already know. If it's Stream Decker, I prefer MTGA Tracker. Because I've got too many decks, Fish isn't showing up. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with my MTGA tracker, so I have to fix it after this. But thank you very much, it's very much appreciated. Play an island. So we'll try and jam the River Snake as quick as possible, because it looks like we might be playing against blue-white control. Basically that way we're going to get 1 damage in a turn, unblockable until he dies. Oh, okay, someone's finally made Esper control. So let's just try the Deeproot Waters. What's he got? So I was waiting and waiting and waiting until I came up against an Esper control deck. I guess Cast Down is too good to not have in blue-white control. Isolated Chapel as well. Oh man, this guy's definitely put some work in. We'll try and play a Silvergill. See what happens. We'll reveal a Merfolk, we'll reveal the Branchwalker, because we don't want him to know that we've got the binders. Deeper Waters triggers whether it resolves or not, because it's cast a Merfolk. So let's see. Nah, cancel. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully he wastes all his cancels on the plebs. So next turn we'll try and play the Branchwalker. It's casting out the Deeproot Waters, so maybe we'll play the Mistbinder. Or 2. Oh. Yeah, we'll play a Mistbinder. Play an island. Play a 1 with the wind onto the Merfolk, who has hexproof, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so there's a number of different, to Wolf's point, there's a number of different bits and pieces that you can use for showing your deck lists. So we go to combat, probably swing into a settle, but it's okay because it means we can play a Shaper Apprentice and another Mistbinder and get a whole bunch of land. It's going to cycle an irrigated farmland, which I've never actually seen. Oh, okay. Cool. That's a cool card. then we will try and play the Shaper Apprentice first. See if he's going to cancel that or otherwise. Oh, and then we'll just play the Branch Walker. Then hopefully we can sneak in the Mistbinder next turn. River Snake can go on the library. That's fine. So like I said, we're in the cream now. We've got our 4 wins and our 500 gold back. So that's pretty cool. He's going to cycle an irrigated farmland again. Try and get something out. This could be a Second Sun deck. I forget the full name of the card. Someone can probably link it in the chat. But it's Arrival of the Second Sun or something to do with the Second Sun. It's just all round angry. Try and play a River Snake. Play a Merfolk Mistbinder. Just attack with those two. Force his settle for 2 attacking creatures. Then we can get some mana out in the deck. Might cast something out. Might play something even cooler. Might just concede and die. I don't know. It's all up to the Asian Avenger. Can't think of an Asian Avenger. Settle the wreckage there, so, you know. Played into it once tonight and we didn't play it into it this time, so we will take an action. I will get 2 forests. The Asian Avenger is a streamer too. Ah, well there we go. Alright, not one to, you know, go forth and look at other people's streams, but I don't know, maybe our stream is cooler. Search for his Canter. Combat. Swing in those 2. Maybe he's got another settle. Maybe he's gonna keep his settle. I think it's probably a Second Sun deck. So the way that the Second Sun card works, he's going to cast out a Mistbinder probably. Nope, okay. We'll keep the land in hand because then he thinks we've got something else. So the way the Second Sun card works is when it comes in, you gain 7 life. It gets shuffled into your deck. If you play it again, you win the game. It's like 6 and 1 white. So it's pretty gross. Curious Obsession, we'll put on the River Snake. He will counter it of some shape or form. Nope, okay. We're just gonna swing in, like, again, because we don't want to swing into that other Settle the Wreckage that he's no doubt got. Or something. Unsummon. Another cast out. Ooh, a Sail Away. Okay. That's right. End the turn. So with that, you need to have 7 cards total in your graveyard. Swing in with a Mistbinder. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna his Canter and then do something? Ugh, the one time that I wanted that to be legendary. I'll play land. So that's one thing Merfolk doesn't have a lot of, is card draw. Whereas as an Esper control deck does. Hopefully he just drew 3 land. But he can of course use his Azcanta, the Sunken Rune, which has been searched for and found. Oh dear. Okay, so we're running out of creatures. Maybe we'll sit back for a couple turns, not play anything, wait for a Hadana's Climb. And then filthily... Oh, okay, there's a settle. So he's definitely got a settle now. Swing in with a Kamina Speaker. Wonder if he'll settle the 1 creature. Probably not. He's got 35 cards left. We've got 40. Maybe he'll deck himself. Ah, wow. Okay. Found another settle. We'll just keep that 1 forest there. We don't need it. Makes it look like we got something else. Maybe he'll accidentally tap out all his white sources. All 1, 2, 3... Oh, 1, 2... 3... All 3 of them. Maybe he'll accidentally tap out all 3 of his white sources. So he plays Teferi.
Right, hurry.
He's going to untap 2 lands. That's gross. Swing in. Probably settle those. Every time he settles though, we thin our deck of land. Which helps, but I mean, I don't think we're going to get there. So we'll get... Ah! Ah, no. Click cancel. This is where playing the physical game is actually easier. Oh dear. Okay, that was bad. So now we've still got 2 land drops in, and we didn't actually get anything out of swinging into that settle. So that's nice. And now he's gonna gain 5 life every turn with the new Baneslayer Angel. That's lovely. So yeah, I don't think we're going to win. No, Branch Walker is going to get counted. I think we'll just good game this because Baneslayer too strong. Good game, the Asian Avenger. Yeah, so Lyra is the functional-ish reprint of Baneslayer Angel. So we lost a game. It's not too bad because we've got 4 wins. So if we get to 5 wins, we start earning gold. I did say I would play until this Quick Constructed is finished, so we will keep playing. So for those of you watching, this is Will It Work Wednesday. Will It Work Wednesday will be where we decide whether or not we're going to do draft. We're going to do draft on Will It Work Wednesday. This week draft isn't available, so we decided that we'd play the Thallid deck that we tried to play. It didn't really work out. Mistcloak Herald, Merfolk Branchwalker, Riverweird Spoon, 2 blue mana. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we draw a green mana next turn. Welcome aboard to the Count. Thesunt? I can't pronounce that name. We'll play a Silvergill, revealing a Merfolk. So it's not quite a green mana, but you know, it helps with the fact that we've got blue mana. So we are trying to get more followers. We are now sitting on 30... What did I say it was? 36? 37 followers? 38! 38 followers! How about that? That's amazing. So we're sitting on 38 followers. As we'll swing in for 3. Play a Shaper Apprentice, which will get flying because we've got Merfolk. End the turn, we've got to dive down there to try and save something. 38 followers, we need 50. We are on the hunt for 50 followers. 50 followers would be pretty cool. Oh, okay, so Chain Wheeler's coming in. Let's try and save the Shaper Apprentice. She may just Fanatical Firebrand. Nope. So Chain Wheeler comes in, deals 1 damage to basically everything. And why would he swing into that? That was confusing. Play a Branch Walker. Give the Shaper Apprentice flying again. Shaper Apprentice will lose flying, but we'll still get the Branch Walker, which can go on the library. So yeah, if you have friends, aunties, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, whoever, get them along, get them to click follow, just register for Twitch. We need 12 more followers, and we get to the fabled status of affiliate. We'll play our Branch Walker. Another Branch Walker can stay on the library, I guess. So we do have a couple of loyal followers here. We've got Palanth, thank you very much for tuning in. Huhex, good to see you. Rose Clash. Wolf is a new follower. Hopefully we'll have you along again. Hopefully you like what you see. We will now play Branch Walker. Hopefully getting a green mana. That's not a green mana, that's a blue mana. Come on, deck. Yeah, we're not going to swing into the Rekindling Phoenix because, well, it rekindles. Rekindling Phoenix. When it dies, create a 0/1 red elemental creature token. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it and return Rekindling Phoenix. Rekindling Phoenix gets haste. It's filthy. It's annoying. It's everything. No blockers. Because we're not going to win anyway. Just put some filthy damage onto his face. And an island. Yeah, once Rekindling Phoenix comes out against us, there's not a whole lot that we can do. We don't have any removal. Flying's harder to come by. That's right. 2 losses. We still got our 4 wins, so we got the 500 gold. Trying for that ever elusive 5th win. The 5th win will get us another 100 gold. That'd be nice. It'll also get us some better cards, possibly. That could be wrong. The 5th win... so it's the 6th one that we want. 1 individual uncommon card and 2 individual rare cards. The rares can be mythic rares. We will keep that. It's fine. We've got a 1-drop, a 2-drop. We've got ways of drawing cards and cycling and getting rid of things that we don't want. So, will it work Wednesday? Gonna be the draft show. Draft, for those who have recently joined the stream and don't know, draft quick draft will be starting on May the 4th Pacific time. You'll get 3 14 card booster packs. With those 14 card booster packs, you'll keep all of the cards that you draft from them, and then to enter a quick draft, 5,000 gold, 750 gems, and then you can win 50 gems, 100 gems, 200 gems, 3, 450, 650, 850, and then for 7 wins you get 950 gems. So to get another draft out of it, you're going to have to get 6 wins, so you're going to have to be pretty onto it. We'll play an Island, and we'll play a Branch Walker. See what's coming next. I am going to put that in the graveyard because I already have one and I don't like them. That's not true. We've already got one, so we don't need a second one. The draft, again, you'll be drafting against bots. The bots have been taught by data that's been pulled from MTGO, MitGo, as people call it. Uh-oh, that's not good. So MTG Go data has been used to do that. They are drafting to win. They are not drafting to... They're not rare drafting. They're not anything like that. So it's gonna gain back 6 life. Another land. He's got a Golden Demise coming, and he's got the mana to play it, so we just swing. I'm swinging. I'm gonna get 5 damage through anyway. Huh. Must have thought we had a River Herald's Boon. That's a bonus. We'll end the turn. Don't want to lose our Branch Walker to the Golden Demise. Hopefully he thinks we have a dive down as well. That'd be great. And... Oh, okay, so he's not going to want to play that just yet. We'll get some more damage through. Just going to head out face a bit. We'll play that. Combat, all attacks, 2 attackers. Get him down to 11. So the green-black Explore deck is basically built around the Wild Growth Walkers and everything and anything that can explore. Chupacabra kills the community speaker. That's lovely. Jade Light Ranger explores twice, which is handy in this deck. Seeker's Choir explores once. It's got Ravenous Chupacabras. We're just drawing land. That's not helpful. They can go to graveyard as well. Play a land. Five, 8 cards, 9 cards, 10th card, and then he can Golden Demise just us. Golden Demise, of course, gives -2/-2 to creatures, unless you have the City's Blessing, which He does now? No. Yes. But he's going to Tetsamok. So Tetsamok is another very angry control card. He's going to Tetsamok that Branch Walker anyway, so we'll block that Chupacabra. What's he doing? Dun dun dun. Waiting on you, Ironova. Aeronova? Something Nova. So I hope you've all enjoyed the stream tonight. It looks like we're probably going to lose this one, which will bring the quick constructed run to an end, unfortunately. But we'll get 500 gold out of it, which is pretty cool. Means we can do another one at some stage. As we take 4 damage, go down to 7, we get a Shaper's Apprentice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cards. If he's got a land, then he's going to eat everything. So we'll swing in with the Misclicked Herald. See what he's going to do. He's probably just going to play Tetsamok. Or if he just drew a Swamp, he'll reveal Tetsamok and then play Tetsamok. Tetsamok puts prey counters on creatures. So he's got a prey counter on him. Then when he enters, he eats all of the prey countered creatures. So, yeah, there we go. Good game. He's gonna Golden Demise. Nope, he's going to Tetsamok and eat the Shaper Apprentice as well, and then swing in for everything. Oh, he Golden Demised. I would have Tetsamoked. It's a bit cooler, but... there we have it. Good game. And thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the couple of new viewers that we've had tonight. Great to see everyone in the chat and hanging out. As we claim our prizes, see what we got. We got a mythic. That's cool. So the uncommons are Vizier of the True. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Expel from Erozka. Also pretty cool. We got the 500 gold. And the mythic is Weatherlight. Okay, so this has been coming up in a lot of decks. So whenever Weatherlight deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a historic card. Now historic is legendary, planeswalker, or artifact. Put it into your hand. Put the rest of them on the bottom of your library in a random order. It's pretty cool. Alright, thank you all for watching Will It Work Wednesday. We will be back here on Friday night, 10 PM New Zealand time for cracking packs. We've got 10 Dominaria packs sitting and waiting to be cracked. So that'll be exciting. We'll have a vote on Friday night as to whether we're going to crack them all at once, or as to whether we are going to... oh wow, what's a raiding party? Bradford Lee is raiding with a party of 87. Hello, hello, hello. Well, we were just going to wrap up, but if there's 87 people diving in, then well, why don't we just do another quick constructed? G'day, hi, how are you? We are looking for... Now, I don't know if anyone wants to, but feel free. I'm currently at 38 followers. I need 50. There's a raiding party here with 87 people, so hey, you know, chuck us a follow, get us to affiliate, that would be amazing. But because there's people here, we'll do something else. Quick constructed. We can do another quick constructed. Let's do that. Quick constructed. Now, we did fish before. Thank you very much, Bradford. That's awesome. We'll do the 500 gold option. Now, I'm going to play Red Deck Wins because we played fish before and it was a heads or tails between those two, so we'll play that. Or we could play vampires. Red Deck Wins. I think we'll go Red Deck Wins. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's a struggle. We'll get there eventually. That's cool. I never understood what a raiding party was. But that's awesome. Thank you for the follow. Holy moly. Just had a whole bunch of people follow. Thank you to Bradford Lee, obviously, for raiding with everyone. Husky, Damien, Blackjail, Tragic Weather, Pipstar, Bradford for following, Hazonka, Distromo89. Oh, wow. Hi, anyone happen to have an extra key? Ha! These here have MTG Arena keys. So we can definitely sort out some people. Is anyone missing a key? So basically with these, on the back there is an MTG Arena code. You can go to mtgarena.com/code redemption, and there you punch in the code. It has the ability of getting you into the beta. So that's pretty cool. I tell you what, I have got, how many have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7. I'm pretty sure they're all going to work. If you flick me a follow, flick me a whisper, I will whisper the first 7 people a code. I have a bunch more codes. Yes, they are an NZ exclusive. We'll try not to just sit there and do nothing. We'll try and do everything else. So flick me a whisper. I will definitely try and flick as many people who whisper me an MTG Arena code. Now I'm only going to do 1 per person because the Arena code, it can be redeemed. It gives you a 10% chance at a pack. It gives you a 90% chance of 1 of 5 cards. Now the 5 cards are, let me find out because I have lost the information. The information is you can get a Benelish Honor Guard, you can get Drudge Sentinels, you can get a Kido Journey Mage, Llanowar Elves, or a Syncopate. Now you get those and 100 gold. Of course, packs cost 1,000 gold. We'll keep that hand and put the Ramanap runes on the bottom. But yeah, Dominaria booster pack in the 10%. So wow, this is awesome. Okay, what we will do, how to make it easy and make sure that people don't redeem them all at once. Should I just chuck them in the chat, or are we whispering people? If I chuck them in the chat, you've got to be one of those guys that doesn't take it just to try and get a pack. Whisper is, I think you just click my name, and then you can send a whisper. We'll play a Harsh Mentor. Man, this is really exciting. Bradford Lee, thank you very much for bringing everyone along. This is, I think we've got to 50 followers. We made 50 followers. That's amazing. So now, with the changes to the way that we're doing stuff, we are gonna make the rest of the bits and pieces that we need. We're not gonna swing with the Harsh Mentor into the Double Strike Eternalize guy, so we'll say no attackers. My chat is, my whispers are blowing up. Wow. Okay. So, what I will do is to try and, we'll play that, play a Chain Weller, get rid of that Adorned Pouncer, swing and we'll say no attackers. Okay, so I'm going to try and get to all of these whispers in order. Okay, so the web address to go to is mtgarena.com/code redemption. mtgarena.com/code redemption. Yep, that's right. Get rid of that Sunscourge champion. Wow, this is awesome. So I have sent Trasho, I've sent you a code. I want to make sure that it works before I start sending out other ones, because you were first and you definitely deserve to get one. And Fade, thank you so much. Yeah, this is, I didn't even think that this would happen. As he's got a 4/4 Sunscourge champion, he's got a 4/4 Sunscourge champion. We'll attack with Hazoret, because Hazoret is indestructible. So Trasho, if you can reply, confirming that that works, that would be cool. And then we will go up the list. I will get to everyone. I have a whole bunch of keys. I just want to make sure that, because there's been talk about people trying to said it was unavailable. Okay, try G4 I dash. Yeah, so unfortunately what's been happening, I think, a little bit, is people have been sitting back, trying to interpret the codes, trying to crack the algorithm. So people have had X amount and they've gone, oh yeah, that works. So, you know, they've just kind of been ruining it for everyone else. Yeah. Oh man, thank you guys so much. We've reached the 50 followers. Everything else we should be able to do. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone who came that's asked for a code is gonna actually get a code and play and whatnot. I do have a bunch of codes. I may just put up some stuff later as well. So attack with those two. So after Trasho, we have got GCMD will be next in line. I just want to make sure that Trasho's code is redeemed, because Trasho was first, and first in, first served. Unfortunately, it's man, getting the same result with that code, that is not cool. So Trasho, we have tried it in Canada and in the US. So basically, I'm going to put these two that Trasho hasn't been able to redeem into the chat, just to see if it is Region locked. 7. So I just put those 2 in. Blockers will take 8. Hash mentor. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this matchup against tokens. But it's good to have playing in the background. So yeah, no, apparently those codes aren't working, so hopefully Treasure, I mean, like, I hope you gotta do it in the game. No, you should be able to do it at MTG Arena, mtgarena.com/code redemption. And then it gets you into the game when you have a code. Look, I didn't do it. I've given the codes to a number of people and they've been able to A, redeem the codes, or B, use the code to get into the beta. So it's definitely been done. Trasho, I'm going to give you one more. That was a lot of life. Try that one. Otherwise, if that one doesn't work, man, okay. They must have nerfed that. Okay. I'm definitely not going to win this game. Look at that. All of the Anointed Priests will just concede that game. Alright, what I might do is... so Trasho, I mean, you guys can try and use those codes. I feel bad because, you know, we've tried it before and it got someone into the beta. It got Rose Clash into the beta. And she just followed whatever steps there was on that site. Alright, cool. So Trasho's got 1 code there. There's 2 codes in the chat. Grab those. I thought it got you into the beta. Okay. Maybe that's just... Because Friday Witch, who was here earlier, had a friend that needed to get in the beta. I gave them a code. They got in the beta. So maybe they changed that in the last... Yeah, you need to download the client. Okay. Maybe... Okay. Alright, so we'll just hold off and we'll wait and see what Trasho gets done. Maybe it's just the secret way to unlock getting the client and an account and then getting in. So I'm going to wait and see. But welcome aboard. This is Will It Work Wednesday. Will It Work Wednesday MTG Arena. Here on Stitchflame NZ. All the way from New Zealand. We're playing Red Deck Wins in Quick Constructed. We earlier in the stream with Will It Work Wednesday, it's ideally going to be our night where we play draft. So where we do our draft. If we have enough bits and pieces for draft. Then tonight, because draft's not available, we did a wacky idea. We tried to make a Thallid deck, green-black Thallid deck. Didn't really work out. Wasn't the best. That's right though. So We're just waiting to see how Trasho gets on with his bits and pieces. Merfolk Mr. Binder is gonna get abraded because nope. I'm gonna need another mana soon, just to do a bunch of things. I've put the Flame of Cowd in the deck, basically to draw 3 cards. Trasher, awesome. That's great. Lifetime viewers are awesome. I mean, like, the whole idea behind me starting this stream wasn't to get famous. I just wanted to come here, chill out, show everyone what MTG Arena is about, and then, yeah, get rid of that Silver Gillidet. That's right, I know strictly speaking we should wait until his turn, but... So Damien has redeemed one of the codes. Alright, cool. Yeah, so like I said, I wanted this to be basically a real chill stream. Just sitting back, relaxing. As he's got a Dana's Climb. Ooh, yuck. Get rid of that Mistbinder. So we haven't got our other mana. That could be a problem. As we're running out of removal and we're running out of cards. Yeah, look, the codes definitely work in the game. Trasho's just confirming a couple of things. Oh man, we're definitely not going to win this one. We need mana badly, so we'll... No, we're not going to win anyway, because Hidana's Claim's going to flip. So, Trasho is going to chuck out some other codes. Well, Trasho's trying to code. There were 2 other codes in the chat. I have 4 other codes here. I think we're through with how to do it, so I'm just going to start going up. So GGCMD, you've now got a code. Fade 998, just in case there's another fade there. You've now got a code. Nicodemus 36, you've now got a code. Damien already managed to redeem a code. Trasho's got a code. What else have we got here? Damien's got a code. B Jester Guy. Be just a guy, you've now got a code. Alright, so who else is there asking for codes? Everyone. Everyone's asking for codes. Okay. I have got some more codes. but they are not on cards. These codes were lovingly donated to the stream. A couple of the ones that I've given out already were lovingly donated to the stream by Educated Rodents. Thank you, Educated Rodents. The ones that I am giving out now were lovingly donated by Red Ninja. Thank you, Red Ninja, for donating those. We'll give that one to Butesy. And Husky Chuckle, we will give you this one. Yeah. Gotta be careful to not read them out as I type them. Alright, so I think that is everyone that has whispered has now got a code. You're welcome. Absolute worst case, you can redeem those. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly edit an image that's got some codes, and I will post the image up. Okay. Now I've got to figure out how in OBS how to add this image while I'm live. Then we'll go add a source, add an image. Source. Add new source. Browse for the image. Okay. Can everyone see the codes? There should be a giant picture of codes over the top of everything else. Please don't be greedy and take 2 codes. Take 1 code each. I know that probably won't happen, and it's kind of one of those things that, you know, maybe wishful thinking. But can we see that picture? Can someone confirm in the chat that we can see that? Pretty sure we can. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more codes there. 9 more codes. Oh, awesome. Alright, so 9 codes there. You can feel free to open those. What we do also have is, I have 36 codes in there. 36 codes that we will be giving away. Not this week. Maybe we'll give some away on Friday. Maybe we'll give 10. 10? Yeah, we can give away 10 on Friday. We can probably give away 12 on Friday. It might be a bit late for everyone that's just joined. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bradford Lee. Hopefully, Bradford, you are already in the beta. And you already have codes. But yeah, no rating. Hey, that's a cool thing that I didn't know you could do on Twitch. So I'm gonna go ahead and hide that codes button now as we'll play another match. So this is Will It Work Wednesday. Will It Work Wednesday is going to be when we draft. That will be starting. Draft will be obviously starting next week. Tonight we are just playing some quick constructed. As he duresses and is probably going to take the only thing there, which is the Flame of Keld. And we will play a Fanatical Firebrand. So it'll be interesting to see what version of Black Control we have that we're playing against. If indeed it is Black Control. Could be Mono Black something. Could be Red Black Pirates. Non-creature, non-land card, which there is nothing of. So hopefully a couple of people will like yeah, like a couple of people said that, you know, they just watch Twitch streams on their second monitor. I am more than happy to be the guy whose Twitch streams you watch on your second monitor. Fanatical Firebrand. Swing in. Get one blocked, no doubt. But this is awesome. I'm unbelievably stoked that this has happened. Never did I think that this would happen. So a few thank yous to throw out. Thank you, obviously, to everyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone who has supported the stream so far. So all the FTW crowd, you guys have been great. Evening NZ, Palanth, Brother D, Who Hicks, my partner Rose Clash, who's not here tonight to see this amazing marvel. I can't even really. And yeah, and if I'm sorry, Trasho. I'm sorry to Trasho's girlfriend. I'm sorry to any relationships that this may cause issues with. But yeah. No, one of the things that may happen, and I really hope it doesn't, basically, because the codes aren't region locked, I really hope that Wizards doesn't go through and go, oh, you got this code. How did you get this code? You're not from New Zealand. Yeah, so well, you know, Trasho, get her into the beta. Get her playing Magic. The easiest way to make someone happy about you playing Magic is to play Magic with them and possibly let them beat you. I don't know if that's something you want to do. I don't know if you don't like people beating you. So there you go. The codes definitely do get you into the beta. That's kind of cool. So we can't block, we win. So we've got one win with Red Deck wins, playing probably, I guess, big, or yeah, large Red Deck wins. Just in quick constructed this week. Next week we will be. We'll definitely be playing Draft on Will It Work Wednesday. The idea behind Will It Work Wednesday will be that I'm drafting. I'm basically gonna throw it out to the viewers to what I end up drafting. So hopefully everyone can have vaguely the same opinion. If not, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, it'll be open a pack, see what's there, as we'll just get rid of that Martyr of the Dusk by exiling it instead of killing it, so it won't make the token. Yeah, hopefully what will happen is we'll come up with some cool decks. Yeah. That's the idea behind Will It Work Wednesday. I'm gonna be obviously running the picks. So if there's something there that I really want to pick, I'm just gonna say, hey, you know, I really want this. But for the most part, you guys will all be in charge of the deck that we draft, and that's starting next Wednesday, 7 PM New Zealand time. So here in New Zealand we are +12 GMT. I don't know if that helps. Try and lightning strike that Vanguard. He may pay the 4 life. Yeah, he's going to pay the 4 life, so that's fine. Hopefully we'll get a land. Oh man, I am unbelievably stoked. I'm trying to get rid of that Vanguard again. No, he's going to pay another 4 life. Alright, that's fine by me. Unbelievably stoked that we've made it to our 50 plus followers. So now we can just keep going basically. Hopefully we'll just keep going and going and going. Welcome along. I hope you stay. If you don't stay, then hey, you know that's fine. Thank you for the tons of people that have followed tonight. We'll just quickly pop up that image with the codes again. As Calty13 plays a Mathrin Fane. That's not cool. We've got a couple of Arncrop crashes though, so hopefully we can kill some dudes. We'll get rid of that ugly image, as Evening and Zed said before. Evening is responsible for our overlay, so thank you very much, Evening, for that. You put a lot of work into it. We changed it a lot. Jeez, this is unbelievable. I didn't think we'd have a raid jump in, but thank you very much, Bradford Lee, for raiding in here. We'll get rid of that Mathrin Fane because that's causing us problems. And we will not attack. We're on 5 life. We're not going to win. That's alright. We're not going to break even on that. We've got 200 gold and 3 cards, so we'll claim the prizes. Oh wow, okay, so it's meant to be 2 uncommon cards and a rare card, but we've got an uncommon, which is Sea Red, a rare, Path of Discovery, which is great, cool, that would have gone in the Thalid deck earlier, and a mythic, which... History of Benalia, there you go. So we were talking earlier tonight about playing knights. This is definitely one of the cards that will go into that knight deck. I think I actually have a physical copy of one. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, well, there you go. I have a lot of physical Magic cards just chilling around. I collect sets, so this is why I have the box, which, you know, we're going to have 36 codes to give away. So if you didn't get a code tonight, if you have used one of the codes from the image, please let me know. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just throw up the image. Did anyone actually use a code from the image? If you did and you've successfully redeemed it, can you please whisper me and tell me which code you redeemed? Where did I get the codes? So, in New Zealand, with the release of Dominaria, all our Dominaria packs look like this. They have a little yellow banner on them that says Magic Arena code inside. Reward. Magic the Gathering Arena reward inside. So basically, now I can show you because I've given out all these codes and people have confirmed that they are redeemed. Or hopefully they've redeemed them. Or maybe I'll just cover the code. So on the back of the tokens, and I'll cover the code, you get, so where my finger is, the code is, you get the reward. You get a code, you can go and redeem. At the moment it gives you access to the beta. Hopefully Wizards aren't going to rax everyone's accounts later on for whatever reason. Well, I've got stage fright. I don't know what what I'm gonna do next. I don't want to stop with everyone here, so I guess we'll throw it out to a vote. What do we want to do next? Do we want to play another Quick Constructed and try another deck? Do we want to do one more Will It Work Wednesday? Has anyone got an idea of what they want to see me try and build and try and work with? Nicodemus. So okay. Okay, we'll go Quick Constructed and we'll try and pick another deck. I tell you what, Nicodemus, what I will do is I will crack an actual pack from the box and give you the code in there. If it says that it's already redeemed, then I am sorry, someone has been hacking. So, okay. And there's no one cares about the commons. The uncommons are Fight with Fire, Spore Crown Thallid, Territorial Allosaurus, and something that Friday Witch mentioned earlier, Tatyova. Tatyova. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. That's pretty hacks. So now, Nicodemus, just for you, a fresh from pack to your screen. Code. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, Trasho, but you had to go to mtgarena.com/code redemption. You had to register, I imagine. You had to download the client, and then go into the client and redeem the code. Okay, cool. So, Nicodemus, if you didn't do it that way with your first code, I would really appreciate you posting your second code into the chat. But we'll go 500 gold, and we will go into the decks. So we've got a Saprolings deck. We have got Red Deck Wins, which we were just playing. We've got a Fish deck, which we were playing earlier. Dirty UB Control deck. Black White Vampires deck. Red Green Dinosaurs. Black Green Explore. And then these are all the pre-constructed decks. So anyone has a vote? Dirty Control. Okay. Dirty Control it is. We'll try and play our Dirty Control deck. Now I'm not gonna... Hey Bradford Lee, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sure we will now definitely get to the rest of the affiliate goals. The one that we were really struggling with was the followers. So we've got a vote for Red Green Dinos, a vote for Kitty Cats, a vote for Dirty Control. BGS guy loves getting dirty, so you know, maybe that I presume that's 2 votes for Control. Alright, I think we're probably going to go Control. Alright, so we'll go Control. Sorry, Trasho. Sorry, Mr. Kooks. This'll be a bit grindy, so maybe we won't play the whole lot. Wow, I tell you what, looking at the achievement screen is definitely something amazing. I think we're now gonna have enough viewers to keep going for quite some time. So this hand, I mean, there's a negate there for a non-creature spell. It'd be better if it was an Essence Scatter or a Syncopate, which we do have in the deck. We've got a Ravenous Chupacabra, and we have our Scarab God. But I'm going to mulligan it, because I want an Essence Scatter or something that's going to hit creatures close to turn 1 and 2. We're going to opt in a negate, but no blue mana. Liliana's there. Vizier, Search for his Canter. It's kind of perfect, but yeah, no. I think we'll keep that. We'll scry the Doomfall to the bottom, play the land, see what happens. I feel like Rose Clash just got home, so hi. So did you know that there's a thing, and I'm still streaming, called a raid on Twitch? So people get a whole bunch of people together and they raid into Twitch streams. So 87 people joined my Twitch stream. And I'm currently still sitting, it is exciting. I'm still sitting on a lot of active viewers. We're still at 58. Hey, land. Okay, so now we're pretty much set. We're going to opt that we can do end of turn. We've got negate, so we'll keep going. We don't have any attacks, so we'll just go end of turn. Fade. Awesome. So glad to hear Fade. Glad you got a code. Yeah, this is sick as. Yeah. So we're now at 52 followers.
In other news, I won at pool.
And Rose Clash won at pool, so it's an all-round fantastic night. Playing blue-black control. We can't negate that. We'll just click opt. We'll get rid of the thing. Get another land. I thought for some reason the negates were Essence Scatters, but that's okay. He's getting lands. Awesome. I'm gonna play a swamp, play a search for his Canter, and try and get through all sorts of bits and pieces. I'm slightly overwhelmed tonight, so I may not be playing the best that I possibly could. The stream started at 7. I was gonna go for an hour. It's now 9:30. Because of everything that happened, we will put the swamp in the graveyard, which is pretty good. And then will we Vizier the Tishana's Wayfinder? Nah, we'll go end of turn. Hopefully we'll negate something that's coming in. Treasure map, we will try and negate if the game lets me. Negate that. It's fine. Indestructible Death Touch Ronas. That's right. That can go definitely on the library. We'll look at playing Liliana, and we'll -3 something. So Ronas can only attack or block if you control another creature with power 4 or greater. Tishana's Wayfinder is way too close in my opinion, so we will -3. Oh, no, we'll +1. I thought -3 was destroy a thing. That is Frasco. So Trasho, what we will be doing, and say you whisper then, and for your friends, 100% if they want to join in to the beta, I am going to have a whole bunch of codes that I will be giving away on when will I be giving them away? Friday. So Friday, 10 p.m. New Zealand time. I'll be giving away some codes. So that'll be cool. I don't think we're going to win this either. Destroy all non-zombie creatures. So we'll go +1 again. Get some blocks on. Hopefully he doesn't swing with the Carnage Tyrant into Liliana, because that will not be good. But yeah, so we're fortunate enough to lose this game. To, in New Zealand, get codes with our packs, basically. So I know some of the boxes didn't have codes, or some of the boxes, for whatever reason, didn't have codes. I think some of the sealed product didn't have codes, but I think most of the packs that we're drafting will have codes.
Last draft didn't have codes, but we won code packs.
Right.
So that's
Okay. So yeah, I don't think we're not going to win this particular match. That's alright. So we'll go graveyard. Transform. And draw. Ah, awesome, Nicodemus. That's cool. So we will Vizier. I don't know, nothing. I think we're just going to concede out of that game. So that was my fault. I thought the negate was an essence scatter. It wasn't. So, well, that didn't work. But, oh, okay, cool. We had the happy way of getting a reward, so we got 500 gold from that. Rewards, they've changed the amount of gold that you get for rewards. And they've changed some of the rewards, so they've removed all of the rewards where you have to get X amount of wins with a certain color deck. So again, I'll quickly pop up this image with the codes on it. I don't know which ones have been redeemed, except for the first two, which I've given out. If you maybe start at the top left there and go through. I can probably try and keep that. Basically, once everyone has got a code. You should see. Hey Fade, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the beta. Saw that you got in, so that's cool. Welcome aboard. Hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday, starting 7 p.m. We will be drafting, so that'll be very cool. Awesome. Thanks GGCMD. I think that was one of the ones that we had off our tokens, so that's cool. Wow, it's insane looking at the chat and seeing that many people there. I can't even fathom that. Oh man, that's a +3/+3 forever. Wow. Okay. This has gone poorly. What is that card? Consuming Fervor. Oh, okay, that's that card. Yep. So eventually that creature dies, but so we've already reached our follow. A whole bunch of people have followed tonight, which is really, really cool. I'll put those Syncopate on top. I don't think we're going to win this one again. GG. So yeah, thank you everyone who did follow. Thanks, Nicodemus. Yeah, no, definitely 10 p.m. New Zealand time this Friday will be the next time. Again, I don't think we're going to win this match. It's... Ugh. Have to syncopate that. That's a bit gross. We'll put that on the library. Play the Evolving Wilds. Fetch for a blue. So we've got 4 damage coming on. We're on 6. If he's got a lightning strike in hand, we lose. So we're not having very good luck with this quick constructed thing in the second half of the stream tonight. Take 3 damage. Yeah, there we go. Lightning strike to the face. Alright, so we're losing rank. We're only going to lose once more. It's a shame that the meta is kind of dominated by mono red at the moment. It's a bit hard to play control against mono red. Hopefully we'll get a win in. That'd be nice in this particular one. I think after this quick constructed we will call it quits for the night. But you know, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. It's been amazing. We will not keep that. No, the other keep, which is not. Well, okay. We'll just crack that straight away for a swamp. Play a drowned catacomb. I think we're probably playing a mirror. Well, a control mirror anyway. So we'll just hold everything back and see what happens. Get as much land on the board as possible. Try and jam some things. In turn. So we don't have any more whispers there. That's cool. Got a Doomfall. Maybe we play the Doomfall just to see A, what he has, if he's gonna not, and then B, fish out a counter. There's a cancel there, so that's right. Means he'll probably try and play something. So we've got our Scarab God, so that's cool. Discard a card. We'll discard the Glyph Keeper because we can embalm it. And we'll discard the Vizier because we can also embalm that. Apparently I sold an item on the Steam store. That's kind of cool. So, Will It Work Wednesday, next week will be very different to this week. Next week will be draft. This week we started off with trying to play a Fallid deck, which didn't work out at all. lost 2 games straight. Then we played some quick constructed, so we played our fish deck. That worked pretty bloody good for a while. I think we got 4 or 5 wins. So we've got our Scarab God that we can play. We've got our Vizier of Many Faces, which we can play. Try and play out Liliana because otherwise we're going to go over. We want to try and fish out some counters, and he's going to want to try and counter that. So he's going to syncopate it. That's fine. Because we want to be able to play that cancel. Blue-white control is normally an approach of the second sun deck. As he's played Teferi, for those who haven't seen the new Teferi, he's pretty cool. Hero of Dominaria. So draw a card and tap 2 lands, put a permanent on its owner's library. And an emblem. So he's got counter stuff open. We'll just end the turn. Try and counter one of his things. So playing MTG Arena,
Keep up the pace.
I'm really enjoying it. It's in beta at the moment. There's going to be a whole bunch of changes to bits and pieces. Eventually. So I'm just going to cycle that. Try and get a land. That's not a land, that's a syncopate. So we're going to have to discard something. Discard the Monument of Craving.
We need to move quickly.
Hopefully everyone will come back for Friday night Cracking Packs. Cracking Packs is the show that we started out with. So we do that every Friday, 10 PM to 11 PM New Zealand time. The format of the show is we open all the packs that we've earned during the week. We then do a couple of other things. Blink for 9, why did I put that in there? Turn target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll try and do that just because it's the only non-land permanent there. And, well, we're running out of things to do. No. He'll probably just pay the 2 mana. Sorry, the control is I don't know, it's not very entertaining to watch, so it's alright to play.
Time for a break.
And I mean some of the interactions can be cool, but yeah, as I try not to play it in the stream because well, there's too many control decks in the meta at the moment. As he plays a Nezahal, so we will put a prey token on Nezahal. Try and opt. Draw a land, so that's cool. We have another land to play. Oh hey, I'm glad you don't I'm glad you don't mind watching it. I mean some people really enjoy it. Other people find it more boring than watching paint dry. I mean, hey, look. So he's gonna get the emblem now. So Whenever he draws a card, I exile. Oh, he chooses a permanent to exile. So,
I don't do this lightly.
there we go. That'll be fun. Just gonna start exiling all my lands. And killing everything. Mambaria on blue-white control. It's gonna exile a land because he drew off Nezahal. He's gonna counter the Tetzmoc. I'm just gonna GG out of this because, wow, there's no way that we're gonna win it, especially with him eating a land each turn and swinging him with a 7/7 Angry Fish. So we lose that one, which means we get to 3 losses, so we get 100 gold and 3 cards. Hopefully we get some cool cards. Oh man, okay, so we get makeshift munitions, which we've already got 4 of. Get a Memorial to Unity, which is the green land that we were looking at earlier. And a mythic, which will be Rowdy Crew. Okay, so Rowdy Crew is pretty cool. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards at random. If the 2 cards share a card type, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Rowdy Crew. So, you know, discard 2 lands, it could be alright. And the chest is now at 87.6%. Like I said, it's 10 to 10 p.m. here on a school night. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This has been amazing. Thanks to Bradford Lee for bringing the raid here. Thanks for everyone who has stuck around and watched. Thanks for all the new followers. Tune in Friday night, 10 p.m. New Zealand time. So New Zealand time is +12 GMT. We will be having cracking packs. You can see some of the episodes that we've already done in our video section. So episode 5, episode 4, episode 3 are all in there. If not, you can head over to our YouTube, which the link is in the stream there. And view any of the ones that have archived off Twitch. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back for 10 to 11 p.m. Friday, and then next week from 7 p.m. until everyone gets bored or I get sleepy. Next Wednesday, for Will It Work Wednesday, we will be doing our first draft. We'll also be giving away some more MTG Arena codes on both Friday and Wednesday. So thank you very much, and see you all on Friday.